Hey, old gamers. We're back with a news update on games coming out and some updates on some older games. Do you have any games coming out that you're excited about?
Just a couple. The two that I'm most excited for is Tactics Ogre Reborn, which is a remake of an old Square Enix game from many, many years ago that they are redoing. They're adding voice acting and updating the graphics, and it's going to be out on PC and Switch and all the big ones.
What kind of game is it?
It's a third-person tactical game like XCOM.
Okay, I got you.
XCOM game.
No, XCOM's excellent as well. So
Yep.
Yeah, I might take a look at that.
Final Fantasy Tactics, another
sure.
same kind of style and feel. So really excited for that one. That comes out on November 11th. The other one I'm excited for is the Dragonflight expansion for World of Warcraft. It's been going on 15 years, 20 years, something like that.
I don't think I've played in 8. It had to have been 8 years ago.
Yeah. So the new expansion, they released a pre-patch for it for this month, and everything changes obviously because they have to keep people interested. So
sure.
They're adding new abilities and new talent trees and sweeping changes to classes. So it'll be very interesting. What older games are you excited for updates for?
Well, I did want to start with a Overwatch 2 kind of blurb, I guess.
Okay. Never played it.
If you're not an Overwatch player, it's an FPS. They just came out with the second one, turned off the first one. Instead of 6v6, it's 5v5 now. And it is definitely team-based shooter. But it is absolute all PvP. There is no PvE. That is coming at some point, maybe. But the news about it, even though it's a new game, it's also free to play now. So if you want to jump into some Overwatch, take a look at it. It is a fun game, in my opinion. I've been playing it for a long time. But the big news is the store and the changes from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. There's now no loot boxes. Everything is...
Loot boxes. No loot boxes is a good thing.
They do have a season,
okay,
and you can get some things during the season.
Okay.
But what really brought people's attention to this is they do events. So right now there's a Halloween event going on. Well, you can't earn some of the skins like you used to be able to earn them through the loot boxes.
How do you get them?
You have to you have to buy them. And...
Are they like $2 or something?
If only. The new witch skin for the brand new character is $25. $25.
My shirts aren't $25. I'm not paying for a digital skin of $25.
I don't buy jeans that are $25.
That's ridiculous. $25 for a skin?
$25 for a skin. It is unbelievable. And I can guarantee they will not be getting any more of my money. I will buy the season pass. And I will get whatever is in the season pass. And that's all. Now, there is a free track. There's the same. It's like every other game. There's a free track and a paid track for the season pass. The season pass is $10.
Okay.
And you get a bunch of trinkets and a couple skins, blah, blah, blah.
Nothing to improve your gameplay. It just makes it look different.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not pay to win.
Mind that. And I do like the skins. They do a very good job. But a computer-generated skin of a character, I cannot stomach $25 for.
That's a bit much.
I can't do it. And maybe that's just because I'm old. But $25 is half a game.
Yeah, at least. Or a full game for me if you wait long enough, or a couple games.
Okay, that's enough on Overwatch. So a couple things I did want to bring to your attention. Games that I play that I like. Well, one game that I like, one game that I quit playing a long time ago, but may jump back into and try out again. So Fallout 76 is a game that I play every single day. I don't play it for a long time every day, but I jump in. I like to help new people, and honestly, there are actually a lot of new people that play. It's pretty amazing. The community is known as one of the best communities in gaming. They help each other out all the time. And they just came out with a new expedition, which is like a mini dungeon. It only takes, once you know it, you can do it in about 10 minutes. And it has a new currency with new rewards and blah, 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 all that good stuff. And I've said blah, blah, blah twice, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to stop saying it.
We'll just cut that part
out. But they also have another, on their PTR, their public test realm, they have another big update coming. And it's called Nuke World on Tour. And basically, you go to it, play games, earn new rewards. There's new major boss that spawns
Okay.
that takes, it can take 15 people to defeat. And that's kind of the game loop of that game, but I just want anybody that's not played 76, when it's free or $1 or $5, you might want to pick it up, check it out.
Isn't it free on Game Pass?
I'm not sure. It may be.
I think it is.
Okay.
You may want to check Game Pass. If you have access to Game Pass, I believe it's on there unless they've removed it.
Yeah.
Because I know it was on there at one point because I downloaded it and I played it for about 2 minutes and I had to go do something and I just never played it again.
Yeah.
So
if you want like a slower game, it's not difficult, but the world is huge and it has a great community of builders. People like me, I'm quite a bit higher level, will just stop. If I see a level 2 or a level 3, I'll go make them some guns and drop them off some stim packs, some water, some food, all that good stuff, just to get them going. And it's just that type of community. Everybody, when there's events happen every 15 minutes, and everybody goes and does the event. And then everybody goes and does their own thing.
Okay.
Right now there's the Halloween Scorched event, so they're giving away, you can trick or treat at people's camps and it gives you daily rewards and things like that. You can put a candy bowl at yours. It's pretty fun, but it's updated quite consistently, and there are new things coming to Fallout 76, like Nuka World on Tour.
What other updates to games are there?
So, something that I want to have a look at, I played New World when it came out.
I think everybody did for at least a little while.
So I actually made it to endgame.
Oh, I did not. I could not stomach it that long.
It was a chore. If you haven't played New World, it was the most tedious grind I think I've ever done. And the reason for that is because there were only about 6 enemy types in the whole game. This is an MMO we're talking about. Probably 6. Well, I mean, there were wolves, bears, but everything was a skeleton. And they just kind of rambled towards you. It just wasn't fun at all.
Correct.
The PvP was fun. But, so they have come out, and it was just a week or so ago, with an update. They brought out a new area on the map, so they've expanded the map. But they also, and bigger, is they have a new player experience, which basically, they've brought out new enemies. The starting zone, I guess the story is better, so it's moving you. There's new types of quests, because another big drawback to the game was there were literally 2 types of quests, I believe. Go kill these, go fetch this. And I know that's normal, but normally there's some other things thrown into it. You just went there and killed 10 things and then had to walk all the way back to get your reward. Or you had to go pick up these 5 things and then walk all the way back to get your reward. Apparently, they've changed that up, so I am definitely going to take a look at that as well. I may start a new character and just see how it goes, and maybe I'll keep playing, maybe I won't, but something to look at.
Speaking of Game Pass, there are new games coming out this month. A couple of those games I'm excited for is Football Manager 2023, which comes out on November 8th, and Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide for PC comes out on November 30th. That one's going to be very interesting.
Have you ever played the Warhammers before?
I've played the strategy version of the Warhammers, yes. This one, I believe, is a first-person shooter style game. I think they called it an action game, but it looks like a kind of a first-person shooter. I've always played the strategy games.
That's all I've ever done as well.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed the Warhammer games, so I'm definitely going to give this a try. Also, I've read that they are remaking the original Witcher in Unreal 5.
Oh wow!
So they're going to remake the original Witcher game in the Unreal 5 engine, and if you haven't seen the Unreal 5 engine, it's pretty amazing. They've got some demos, I think, on the PlayStation 5 that you can download the Matrix demo, which is just absolutely incredible if you've ever seen it. I don't know how they do what they do in the Unreal 5, but I've never seen anything like it. I agree. It's incredible.
I haven't watched a whole lot of it, but what I've seen is really, really good. It's really good. I'm waiting for some games to come out with that so that I can check them out for sure.
Okay, and that wraps it up for our news in November. We will see you next month.